Welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'll be showing all the different stuff I got from the Austin Record Convention day 1 and day 2. And this time I didn't really record there like I did the previous times, and I think it's a good thing I didn't because it wasn't really that exciting compared to those times. Also, I didn't get that much stuff compared to when I did go, but I think what I did get is still pretty cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. The first things I'll be showing are these 7-inch singles. So this is the Beatles Got to Get You Into My Life 45. I think it coincided with the rock and roll music album, and this one was $2, and the backside is Helter Skelter, so it's very interesting. I forgot what year this came out in. I think mid-70s or something like that. So yeah, just saw it, especially if it has the picture sleeve. I get it. All these are picture sleeves. Here's another one I got. Listen to What the Man Said, Wings. And this is not a single exclusive song, obviously. It coincides with Venus and Mars. Here's the label. So 11 songs on one side and Listen to What the Man Said on the other. And here is Ringo, Photograph. Same on both sides. And the B-side is Down and Out, which I believe is an exclusive song. I might be wrong though. For the single. And this has the yellow adapter in there. Let's see. Now here is John Lennon, Mind Games, that I got for, I think, also $2. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, the Ringo one. Oh, actually, I'll mention it later. So it's on his own sleeve. Same picture on both sides. Mind Games on the A side, and the B side is Meet CD. Now all these are UK John Lennon singles, and here is Happy Christmas War Is Over, and this is one I've been looking for a long time. I think once I explained how this all worked out with the deal, I think it was pretty good. And yeah, it's a UK single with Yoko's Listen, the Snow Is Falling on the B side. So this is the UK single. Another UK single, Power to the People. And Open Your Box is the B side from Yoko on this Apple label. Love this cover for Instant Karma. You have Lennon on one side, Ono on the other, with her song Who Has Seen the Wind. Also in this Apple label with Play Loud, I think the back side it says Play Quiet right there. And here is Give Peace a Chance, and the B side is Remember Love. Same deal with a standard Apple label. So these four plus, let's see, these two, I got 25 for all these. He was asking 30, but I got it down to 25. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal because I think each of these goes for like $5 or more each. And yeah, you have these two singles added onto it as well. So yeah, these were pretty cool finds. Now I'm going to be showing the CDs I got, and here is a sealed copy of Ringo's Vertical Man, and it's in this special packaging. And I think the last time I went to the record convention, I just got a standard one, so I'm not planning on opening this. It is, as you can see, not fully sealed. It's kind of peeled away here and on the back, but still I'm not gonna remove the entire shrink wrap. It's cool that it still has the hype sticker there. Here's a couple of Paul CDs or Wings. Here is Back to the Egg, and has the CD warehouse sticker there. And this one's interesting. I think one of the main reasons why I got it was because it has some songs here not originally from the album, like Daytime, Nighttime, Suffering, Wonderful Christmas Time, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reggae. So yeah, that was cool. It's on this blue CD. Here's Red Rose Speedway, and as you can see there, it says 3 bonus tracks. The same sticker has I Lie Around, Country Dreamer, and a live recording of The Mess right there. This kind of basic CD. I think each of these were, I think 3 for $5. I might be wrong. I think the last one I'll be showing here was $1. So here's John Lennon acoustic. Oh, this one was the dollar one, which, yeah, I've seen it for like $5 or more, and I didn't want to get it for that price. So yeah, for $1 it was good. And these are basically kind of demos of John's songs, some live recordings here as well. And it's a very nice CD and very nice packaging. Let me just quickly show the booklet included a little dedication from Yoko, lyrics, and I think shows you how to play these songs on the guitar. An illustration by John. More pictures, very cool. Yeah, chord diagrams and a picture with John and I believe that's Sean right there. And here is Lennon Legend, a CD with a DVD set. It has a hype sticker here. So it's basically a compilation album, no special like demos or anything, just the standard songs. Here's the CD and the DVD. It's not, I think it's kind of broken here so it doesn't stay on, but yeah, here's the DVD. And let me just quickly show the booklet. More stuff. The pictures. Cool one right there. And yeah, here's the back. Also, I did get some Beatles DVDs, and these were $3 each, which I think is pretty good. So here's A Hard Day's Night. Red disc, and like a little booklet inside here. Not much information, just scene selections and pictures from the movie. Help. And something I noticed is that like it's kind of like sun damage, which it's kind of, I don't know, but still for $3 it's the disc that counts. Same kind of style. I think the one that got the worst sun damage was Magical Mystery Tour. Like I think compared to the colorfulness of the back, it's very like dull on the front end on the like spine. Like, but yeah, I don't think I have like a physical copy of Magical Mystery Tour until now, so very cool. Same style. And Yellow Submarine, and I have like various copies of the same VHS with this look, but now I have the DVD. Here's how it looks, and it's a bigger pamphlet kind of thing. Some information about the movie. The other side. So the only Beatles movie I'm missing here is Let It Be, which I don't think was ever released officially in DVD. If you want to get that, I think there's a bootleg out there, but I just want physical I mean like legit stuff, official stuff. But yeah, I think for $3 each, that was a pretty good find. And sticking with the theme of the Beatles films, here is the Beatles Real Music, and it has music from all the movies I mentioned. And I think it was my compilation Beatles album video where I showed that I already had this. The only problem with that was that included Beatles 65, and that even that copy of Beatles 65 was in horrible condition, so I never had the actual vinyl. And luckily this one did include it. It has the same stuff. It's an interesting cover. I mean, it's kind of ugly, but still, I guess, cool. Has the inner sleeve advertising all the other Capitol albums. Stills from the various. It's not even stills. Is like, I think a mix of stills and like behind the scenes shots. Also has this booklet or souvenir program, as it says. So that's information and pictures from the movie. Here's Let It Be. And it's cool with all the advertisements and posters and whatnot on the back of the booklet. So here's the record, and it's very clean. I love how it has the reel itself as the label. And one thing I find interesting is that for the Yellow Submarine songs, it has Yellow Submarine and All You Need Is Love, which it does come out in the movie, but it originally came out in Revolver and also the Magical... Is it Magical Mystery Tour? Yeah, the Magical Mystery Tour US album. So it doesn't include like Hey Bulldog or It's All Too Much to represent that film, but it's just something interesting. But it's a cool like novelty piece to own if you're a Beatles fan. And here is the Beatles early years 1, and I had this post-it covering the original price tag, which I'll show in a moment, of $13, but I got it down to 10. And when I peeled that off when I got home, it says that it had a price tag of 6. So I don't know if that's how much it's worth, but yeah, I've never seen it before. And I already listened to side A, and I'm not sure if it's the same songs from like the other Beatles compilations I have where the quality is horrible. I don't know if those are the same versions of the songs or it's from another source. But yeah, the quality isn't too good. I think it even mentions here. But I mean, it's still a pretty cool piece to own. And this originally came out in 1981 in the UK. And the record is very clean, but as I mentioned, it doesn't even matter because the quality isn't that good. And it's a pretty dull label as well. It just says Phoenix on it. Here's the other side. And here's a sealed copy of Ringo's Postcards from Paradise from 2015. So this is essentially a 10-year-old album. And I don't think it's in circulation anymore. I think they discontinued it. And I got it for $20 with it being sealed. And I am debating if I open this or not. It's not one of Ringo's best. But still, I think some of the songs are pretty fun, especially Rory and the Hurricanes. And let me know in the comments, should I open this or should I just find a CD copy and just play that instead? But yeah, it's still, I think, a pretty cool find. I still need to find more Ringo albums. There's some out that released recently, like his live, I believe, from the Soundgarden and Ringo Rama. But those go for like a lot of money, especially Ringo Rama. I don't know why it's $70 for a 2 LP set. Like if that goes down, I'll get it. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments if I should open this or not. So I found this record in a box in the bottom that I at first thought said 6 records for $6. So I thought if you find 6 records, it'll be $1 each. So this is the one I got. And then there was I think the John Lennon collection album from 1980 something that I already owned. And then there was a sealed copy of Ebony and Ivory UK single that I already owned. And there was it Tug of War? I think it's the single of that, or I forgot the other one. But it was a 12-inch single of that, and then it was a 12-inch George Harrison single, and Double Fantasy. And yeah, the one I have isn't that good of condition, so I was considering getting that. Is that 6? I don't know, I lost count. But anyways, I showed that to the one who was selling these records, and he was saying, "Oh, $36." What actually showed in the box was like it had the number like $6 and then the word 6, and I don't know why he worded it like that. But anyways, the only one I got from that was this one, which again was $6. And the main reason was it's Michael and Paul, some of my favorite artists, and it's a single I've been wanting to find. And also it's in the shrink. It's just neat. It's a nice picture of Paul and Michael in the back. And includes Say Say Say, I think, yeah, remix of it, like, kind of extended. And then the B-side is the instrumental and "Ode to a Koala Bear" song. Here's the original price tag if you're curious, $4. I don't think it's no special inner sleeve. And it's in this like standard MPL red and yellow Columbia label right there. And the second side. So following up with that Michael and Paul 12-inch single, I'm going to be showing the last record I found, and it's Michael Jackson 14 Original Greatest Hits with the Jackson 5. And I wanted to find more Michael Jackson albums, like some of his like earlier year albums, and I'm still missing some Jackson 5 records, but like I couldn't find some, and when I did, it was like not for a good deal. So yeah, this is the only one I found, and ironically enough, it was like the first one I found in the convention, and I'm showing it last year. And it was $10, but like I've never seen that before, and I don't think I'll ever see it again. But I'm seeing this right now, and then I'll see it again at a record store for like $5 or something. But yeah, it's an interesting cover. Shows like young Michael, like teenage kind of Michael, and adult Michael right here. And it advertises these songs, and they're all Motown songs now from like his Epic label. And this is from 1983. So it's kind of like the height of Michael's popularity, the year after Thriller released. No special inner sleeve. And interestingly enough, it's not a Motown label, it's in this K-Tel Presents label. I don't know what that is, but it's very interesting. This is a cool find, and yeah, that is it for this video. I thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you consider subscribing to my channel and checking out all the other videos I have up. And yeah, there is more on the way. I know I said I was going to release more on October again. I was busy, but yeah, I do have more stuff to show. So I do hope you consider subscribing to my channel, and I do hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.